3, 2, 1. Boom! Welcome to Makin Invitationals. I do not have a camera today because technology hates us, but we have their lovely faces, so.
Just mine and Garrett's.
No, we have their faces too.
Oh, you do? Well,
Yeah.
that doesn't count. Just forget about that.
So it's just my face, so I'll just be the voice from the great beyond, and later we'll have another voice from the great beyond, maybe. Let us start off with the recap. Let's go with Laura. What happened last time?
Fruit. Okay. So fairies dropped our booties.
Well, this is 2 sessions ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember the camp that seduced us?
Oh yeah. No.
Basically seduced us.
Yeah, Sam has come up with a good camp.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember.
Going to the camp that had. Like,
Oh yeah. Okay. Now I remember. It was the base. It wasn't
It was a
a
good
camp. It was like
catchphrase.
a
I liked
base.
it.
So we,
It was a war camp.
we meet this dude, and he joins us on our adventure, and we're going to.
I think you're still on.
Good.
On the
We're
first
going
time.
good.
We're going to good. And all the townspeople that is like right there, there's the town and there's good.
I'm just
Town
doing
people are like walking away. We're like, yo, what's up? And they're like, they're kicking us out. And we're like, who? And they're like, these army people, military people, blah, blah, blah. And so we're like, okay, well, we gotta go over there. So let's see what's up. So we go over and I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? And then he's just like, hey, so the mayor sent you. And we're like, yeah, but not for you, for like an actual quest. And he's just like, no, you gotta stay. And then he like seduces us with things we love.
Like what? What did he do?
He taught me. He showed us different rooms. He showed me like more magic on like growth and healing, and I was the badass in that. And then he was the man, and
He's always the man.
He's always the man.
We need to make that a thing, right? If anyone says the man, we're all he's the man.
He's the man. He showed him some stuff, and he showed him some like sword thing.
Oh, she remembered mine.
And then I only remember his. Oh, you did my blacksmithing.
Garrett did archery.
Was it archery?
No.
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 It was like general knowledge about like the whole
Grand
system.
strategist.
System. And we all decided to wait like
That's
a
how I
week
rate.
and see how it goes. But I want to get out of there, and they're like, no, we get free stuff here. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are stupid. There's something going on with the mayor, because the mayor's freaking crazy. And only me and, what's your character's name? Gallus understand that. And everyone's like, no, free stuff. And then this one over here is like, yeah, I'm away from my family. And so, yeah, and now we're here, living the life.
This is how I rate your recap.
That was
Plus
a
a 9.
a lot of
that one.
vernacular that was in there. That was interesting.
Lots of rambling.
A lot of rambling. I appreciate that you did it though.
That was me trying to remember everything, so I was like adding stuff.
Yeah,
in
you just
Making it up
Like
as she
this.
goes and just fake it till you make it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's how I live my life.
I mean, you did essentially nail it, so good job.
Good
So
job.
suck
Very
it.
proud.
Thank you.
Watch her mouth.
Watch your profanity.
So as I recall, we ended deciding that we would
We
stay
all
for a
stay
week.
for a week.
And
That's
then-
right. And we all rolled, and you guys got additional points depending
Yeah.
upon how you rolled your vocation check.
Yes.
I freaking killed it.
Yeah, Laura and Sam's characters got additional points in somethings, 2 points each. The blacksmith dude got 1 point, and the battlefield tactician also got 1 point.
No, punto, y'all.
I think that we need to leave at the end of the week when no one listens to me except for Julio over here.
You just said my name.
What was it again?
I'm Mexican?
Gallus.
Gallus.
That's how I rate your name.
What's my name?
Julio.
No. My name's Rin. Oh, should we go around and
Yeah,
say our
Ben down.
characters?
Sure.
I'm Rin.
What's your
Hugh Lag.
Like
Hugh Lag.
real
He's
life,
Hugh Lag.
the man?
He's the man.
He's a man.
What's
No,
your
I
name?
don't have one in here.
Arctum.
He has no name.
I'm Gallus.
I have a very filthy
He
one.
still
in
has
my
no
car.
name, okay?
Well, I was hoping to put one on so I could become Julio.
Oh.
Julio.
Oh.
His name is William Breyer.
I am William.
Nerd.
Wow, thanks, Rin. Appreciate it.
I am the game master, the hidden voice, who will play all the other characters.
The Game Master?
Game. He didn't say gay master.
The game master.
No, he says Game Master. Jake, you're a little tired. Here, drink up.
Cheers.
Let's get crazy.
Alright, rock on, folks.
Alrighty, so
Let's
we
get
join our
cream
group
soda wasted.
after a week of at camp, learning and teaching. Let's just do a quick recap. What did you guys do during that week?
I learned about growth and healing.
Okay. I dueled the guy for his heron blade and won.
Worth
Worth a shot.
I mean, we could definitely do that.
It's alright.
Technically,
We'll skip that.
we
for
only
now.
did a day.
At this point, we've done a week.
But no.
He's-
When we left off, it's been a day.
He's skipping.
So
forward.
you don't know if he did that or not.
Do you want to attack someone with a heron blade?
Oh, like
'Cause it's
duel
a-
someone.
It would be a duel. We would duel. Like it would
What's
be an
the
event.
potential loss for me?
Jake's not into my
Your
being
life?
with him.
Not necessary. It's not to the death unless you state it is. Most people,
But like,
especially people with heron blades, they don't tend to kill the people below them because they have the heron blade,
yeah.
and they beat you soundly. That's what they do.
So then, like I'm saying, as far as like risk to me, like would I risk like being injured or losing
Of course,
points?
there's
or,
always a chance that you could get injured.
or like losing points.
Or be dismembered.
You could be dismembered. You could
Okay,
die.
I'm good. Then. I'm good.
Yeah,
Unless I roll that.
right. Unless you roll a 19.
Or a 20.
I mean, I've had pretty good luck with that so far.
The numbers you have rolled are a 2, a 7, and a 9. It's pretty crappy today.
You're right, but that's why I'm doing it now, so that when I need it.
I learned more battlefield tactics.
See?
Because science.
Because science.
Yes.
And Nate learned some blacksmithing of
Okay,
some
good.
sort,
I just
I got
did lots of
proficient
training.
in army smithing.
Smithing.
which is pretty cool.
All right, fine.
Oh,
I'll be fair, and I just did a lot of training and
That's fair. There's 5 heron
sparring.
blades, so 5 masters of the
Lots.
sword there,
Lots of knowledge.
and I'm sure that they taught you some things, and you probably even taught some of them a few things.
They seduced me well. Let's say that.
The only action you'll ever get.
All right.
How dare you?
On that note,
You can't laugh at your own burn.
For you, it was funny. You're just mad because it's true.
I get plenty of action.
you guys.
It's just very.
I don't know how to move on from that.
No, I was
All right, thanks everybody for watching.
Just trying to decide how to make the joke.
Like and subscribe. We'll see you next week.
Yep, we're done. Matt, I mean, Nate, you want to do your shameless shameless outtake?
I actually totally missed all of that.
I kind of.
can't tell.
I just came in after, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's done.
Drinks.
That was fun.
I
Everybody, let's go
I actually
home.
don't fully understand why she's laughing so hard.
It's just tickled her funny bone that way.
I mean, I guess, but like I get if she was trying to burn me or whatever, but my response wasn't anything clever. So.
She's happy.
Anytime anything ever happens.
I was gonna say I get plenty of action, if you know what I mean.
I think it's the action part that's killing them. They're like, Sam, action. Ha, ha, ha. All right.
Did you guys hear a fire alarm going off just a minute ago? There it is again.
Are you on drugs?
Oh man.
I thought you'd been off for a while.
She's I thought you were sober.
She's only half a cream soda in, guys.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
already happening.
Just wait till she gets the real sugar rush.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, go on.
You sure?
All right. You guys, it's the early morning. It's around 6 a.m. Very nice. And all suddenly, you hear a horn.
It's the mayor.
No.
Oh.
And then the horn keeps blaring for at least 5 minutes, and you hear people start rushing out of their tents, and they are running to and fro. This has not occurred while you've been here. This is the first you've ever seen of this.
What's going
I
on?
gather my stuff, go out of the tent, and ask someone what is
I
going
get my
on.
stuff too.
You
Yeah,
see a
I'll grab my
bustling
stuff.
person going about, like, there's an attack. They're about to attack the wall. As you guys are getting dressed and getting up, a man dressed with sergeant stripes on his shoulders comes up and he says, "Hi, I'm here." Doesn't say. He's like, the general commands your presence at the wall."
Hi, I'm here. Is that what you were gonna say?
I'm tired. Give me a break. We don't need 5
Hi,
more
I'm
minutes of
here.
laughing.
Well, I grab my stuff and I follow the
I'm
guy.
already dressed and ready to
I go
go.
to see the general as well.
What about you, Texter Man? What do you do?
I'm gonna go, you know.
Are you gonna get? Are you gonna get dressed? Are you gonna grab stuff? What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm gonna put on some pants and a shirt.
Alright.
Take my stuff.
So you're not armored.
Not all my stuff, but I'm gonna wear a breastplate. That's it.
Just it. That's it.
All right, he's going risky today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
He's like,
pants.
"I'm the man. I'm reducing my armor level to 2. Yeah, there we go. All right. You follow this sergeant up the wall to where the general is standing, and he is looking over a battlement at a field. Everybody, make the first perception checks.
Can I use Battlefield Tactician to assist?
You may.
Nerd.
Don't. I don't
Booyah.
know. That's right.
In fact, you would use your vocational proficiency
Is
to
the
assist.
dice camera working or not?
Yes, it is. I have all the dice working, all the cameras working besides.
So I use the proficiency and not the vocation.
Correct.
Are we roll 2?
Because yours is army movement,
Nerd.
correct?
Mine is information.
3. Oh, then just do your vocation.
How many do I roll again? 1, 2?
For perception?
Yeah, because I'm.
I got
Roll 2.
2.
I also got 2.
Take
Booyah.
that.
Good job. You can do something.
Here's my assist roll.
Oh,
What's that?
got a +1.
+1.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, you got a
5.
6.
Good thing we have a
Alright,
strategist
so
over
we
here.
got a what? From
3.
the man is a 3, 2, 2, and a 6. Alright, so everyone
Yeah.
notices
Except me.
standing before you is the general, and beyond you through the the slits in the battlement. What are they called?
The matriculation.
Aeroslits?
No, those are the ones that you shoot below.
Oh, murder holes?
The hoardings.
No.
No.
I think my
Anyways, so there's the tall part, and there's a little gap so you can shoot through, and then there's the tall part.
Yeah.
The gaps.
I think
The
it's
battlements.
Yeah, we'll just go with battlements. You
I
look
think
through the
4 might be
battlements.
right.
Everyone looks through the battlements behind the general, and you see that there's just like walls, just walls and walls and walls of rock and tree roots that you saw the magicians build.
I helped with that.
And you did help with that. You see like one of your walls out there, and then beyond those, you see an army of black and gold.
Oh heck no.
They
Black
look
and
nice.
3.
gold, my favorite colors.
You notice that there is 3 different segments of the army that is advancing towards you, but you can't really. You can just tell they're segmented. You can't really tell the difference.
Mhm.
The battlefield tactician notices that there in the front is a group of very unarmed, like they're unarmed men, and they have something strapped to their chest. Behind them, you see armor-clad, regular-looking soldiers, and behind that, you see archers.
Do I know what they have strapped to their chest?
Never seen it before.
Interesting.
Also, so the general's standing before you as well, who he has been commanding and calling out orders as he's been going.
Bless you.
You also notice
Doesn't need it.
that his
Huh?
the second group is carrying look like ladders.
Ladders.
You didn't
General,
notice.
General, do you see the line of enemies in front? They're carrying something.
Yes, Master William. We are very aware that they have the ladders.
No, but in front of the whole entourage.
Yes. You may have noticed that we have built many walls. You are about to witness why. Another horn sounds in the distance, and he turns back to all of you. He says, I bring you to this wall so you can understand why I need you to stay. Our country may not be at war, but the battles that occur here would say otherwise. All suddenly you see all these soldiers just like rush in, spears and halberds at the walls. You see people, a line of archers go up behind you down in the training area, and they knock arrows and stand in a line ready to go. And then, so you guys, what do you guys do? Do you guys continue to look out across the field? What are you thinking?
I continue to look out.
I keep
I asked him where does he need me?
Just stay here, Master
You want us to just watch?
Gallus. Just watch for a minute. All of a sudden, the group of soldiers, the ones that you saw segmented, the one you saw that were unarmored, they all break off and they start sprinting at the wall. The general calls out. He turns to his sergeant, the sergeant that's standing next to him. He goes, Sergeant Dreyfus, relay the order to fire. And the sergeant runs out on the wall and says, Fire! And all the archers pull back, strings at their war bows and fully knocked, and you see just like a hail of arrows, probably 300 or 400 arrows, just go through the sky, right towards the group that's running, and you just hear the screams of men as they get arrows.
Our guys? Their guys.
There, guys.
Their guys.
I don't believe we have anyone outside the wall.
Oh.
No. Because we're not stupid. We're not doing a freaking Hobbit thing here.
Stupid gimmicks.
He was lining them up though, wasn't he?
Who?
The archers. They were down at the...
Yeah, they were in the training area.
Oh, okay.
Or the just open area below
Inside
the wall.
You guys all noticed that those groups of soldiers, the ones that were running, about half of them have gone down, and some of them are still running with arrows in them,
Jeez.
which is really impressive. And as they come up to the walls, you hear.
He's gonna play a soundtrack. It's gonna be Phil Collins. That was in the air tonight. Yeah, there we go. It's the best part of the song. After that, you can turn it off.
Yeah.
No, you play the whole song that Phil Collins does. It's freaking Phil Collins.
She's got respect.
Catches up.
Let's see if I can get it
Genesis,
right.
Phil Collins,
Remember
Peter
seeing-
Gabriel.
I remember seeing a meme that was just like, Phil Collins was tasked with making the soundtrack of Tarzan, but he didn't have to go that hard, but he did.
He did.
He
All
He
right.
did good in Brother Bear too.
He did. All right, let's wait.
All his songs.
That's what you hear.
Mm.
Grenade!
All of a sudden, you just see debris as these people run into the walls that you've set up. And there's a large mushroom cloud, and there's just debris flying everywhere. And there's a large noise, something you've never heard before. And these guys, their general turns to Sergeant, have them fire again! And he tells them that Sergeant goes and runs and tells them the coordinates, and they all fire again, right as all these guys are just running into all the walls. And another volley of arrows is shot out, another 400 strong. And you see that many of these men go down without running into walls, but there's a few that make it through. And one of them runs up right up to the fort wall, go dodging through all the other walls, runs right into it. You hear him scream. He's like, ah! And just boosh! And what you see that there's a bunch of people, a bunch of the Regan elites with their spears and halberds on the top, and that wall explodes and then it collapses.
Where are the magicians?
Everybody screams in pain as all these soldiers are falling from the sky and smashing into the ground with sickening thuds. The general looks at you, Rin, and says, "Points. Go."
I already went.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Did you not hear me?
No, I didn't hear you.
I said, okay, I'm following them.
Following who?
The other magicians.
They weren't there.
Okay, I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm going.
like, they weren't really there. They wouldn't be on the battlement. Like they're not very useful in the battlement. The enemy continues to advance towards you guys, and the general keeps calling out commands to the sergeant to send arrows. But at this point, all the ones without armor are not there, and the ones advancing have their shields up and they bounce off. Occasionally, you see a soldier go down here and there. But the armor seemed to be having very little effect. Well, now, gentlemen, we will need your swords and your spears to hold the wall.
I'm an
All right.
archer.
Draw my sword.
I go join the archers.
I'm an archer. All
Stay on
right,
the wall.
you go ahead and you head down to the archers, and we effectively have split the party. Ooh.
It's
All
like
right.
a clan
Okay,
or
yeah,
something.
I head down there, draw my two-handed sword, and
Where are you heading down?
no, I'm just saying that's what I'm doing right now.
Where are you going?
Oh, you said you needed our swords.
Yeah, on the wall.
Oh, there's the ladders. Sorry, there's ladders. Okay, I stay on the wall. I forgot about that.
Yeah, sorry. I'm very confusing for me to say.
You are tired. It's okay.
Yeah.
Jake, it is okay.
Do you want a melatonin?
No, I don't need help with sleeping.
Apparently you do.
No, I just need Rin to sleep. Okay.
You need a better mattress so you can feel her rolling around.
I have the purple mattress. It's heavenly.
Yes. So then why do you feel her rolling around?
It's her light. She turns on her phone, and I can sense the light.
Ooh.
I said,
They're climbing the ladders.
He's still in it. We're like,
Back in topic, guys. getting whatever. So they start putting ladders to the walls, and they start climbing.
okay, I start pushing ladders
The
up.
general yells, "Keep them back!" And he puts his foot on one of them and just shoves it, and it goes, and you just hear a boom. But other ladders come up, and the soldiers start climbing up through the battlements.
Do I have my pole axe?
Of course.
Yes.
But you only put on your breastplate.
That's. I'm just gonna start pushing ladders.
Don't get me wrong, like putting on a full set of armor takes a long time, so it's understandable.
Can I start pushing ladders off?
Oh yeah. Go ahead
surprised you're running
and
away.
make a strength check. It's gonna be a challenge level 5. Did I mention the
How many
general's
dice would I roll
badass?
with- How many
Yeah.
dice would I roll with that then?
Yeah.
If it's
Just
Just
strength
says one.
and athletics? Do you guys not know
Oh,
how
I
these
have-
sheets work?
I have one there, but I don't know
So
which.
what I do-
I don't know which skill
You
you're
have
using
five-
though.
you
Oh,
have five
athletics.
dice to roll.
Okay. So then
So I just go to athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Can I do
athletics.
endurance?
Did I not
instead?
say athletics? I'm
No.
confused.
No, you just
You
said
said
strength.
You said strength.
Sorry, I meant athletics. It's a challenge level 5.
Yes, 5 dice to roll.
Can I
See if you
assist
get
with
lucky.
endurance?
No.
Can I assist with? Oh, never mind. I don't have grip. Can I also
He's
push
the
the ladder?
man.
Sure. So Nate gets close to moving it, but it's kind of like it goes off for a minute and comes back down.
Oh, I thought I was gonna push it along.
No, it's a challenge level
I
5.
definitely didn't do it.
You also push on a ladder, but like it's just there's a lot of weight on it. You're just not as strong as the general, it seems. But to be fair, the general's
He's seen some stuff.
he's done this for a while. And the soldiers continue to climb up. We go over to Rin.
Hola.
You are running along
What's that point of
the
the?
you're running along the battlement to get to where the battlement is spawned, and other magicians have joined you, and you get to the spot, and it's time for you to make a growth check.
Can I do a magician
She hasn't grown in years, Jake. Sorry to break it to you.
Can you do a
a
magician?
magician help thing?
Yeah, you can use your vocation of magician to assist. That would be appropriate.
Ooh. Holy cow, you have 9 dice in magician? That's crazy.
She's a very good magician.
It's insane, y'all.
Cause I'm better than all of ya.
And you failed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you get a +2.
I didn't know what the difficulty was. She got 5.
6. I got 6.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Oh, I thought that was...
See, this
The
is why
reason-
we're here.
You
To
do
make
math.
sure you don't cheat. I get the feeling she's probably going to grow a pretty decent wall.
Yes. Let me look at my magic
I got
real
a
quick.
baddie.
It's made out of grass.
What?
It's going to be made out of grass.
Didn't roll good enough.
What? So you rolled a 6,
did.
correct?
Yes.
All right.
No, 5. Sorry.
No,
It was
6.
a 5.
was
Because
5.
you rolled a 3, you get a plus 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone's got to keep her honest.
I
Right.
thought it was a 6.
Rose.
Stop wrong.
Jeez.
Yes. Along with the other magicians, you have grown the wall back to its original form, although the battlements look wonky and they're not super functional. But the wall is back.
It's back.
Nice. Well done.
However, immediately as you do so, ladders encroach upon the wall right where you're at. And you and the other magicians seem to be the only ones there
I do a
capable
physical wave
of
on
being
the
able.
ladders.
We'll move on to the.
No!
We'll come back.
No, no.
Gunner be on.
Is Gunner on?
Gub.
Hello.
Gunner!
All right. Welcoming,
What's up?
Welcoming Gunner to the game. He will be playing Sergeant Dreyfus, the sergeant who came and collected you.
I'm having a hard time. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
call
what has
Sergeant Dreyfus.
occurred, Mr. Gunner, is there's been an attack on
Mr.
the
Dreyfus.
Mr. Dreyfus, Sergeant Dreyfus, is there's been an attack on the wall. The general sent you to get the party, and you are now with General Trunid and the party at the wall, deflecting attack from enemy soldiers.
Sweet.
Yep, that's where we're at. So, welcome. So let's go to Garrett on the wall. Not Garrett on the next to the air. William with his bow.
By the archers.
Make a bow shot.
I hope you have a dagger too.
All
Or
right.
something.
I don't remember what my points are in this. So
Me neither.
Do I have to play bodyguard to him?
To who? Him?
Yeah.
He's down on the ground. You can do whatever you want.
okay.
You do
Oh.
you.
He's not near you.
That's right.
You're.
If you hit me,
I
so
get
help me.
+2 from ranged. So that's 7 dice. I'm gonna try to assist with competitive archer.
Your archer's just added on there, so you get 8 dice.
Oh, I get 8. Alright. Sweet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great.
I think he makes a good shot.
That was a great shot. They call out the angle and the positioning, and your arrow just goes right in tone with everybody else's, and it's beautiful. Hard to tell what happened because you're on the other side of the wall, but you assume that you nailed what you were supposed to.
Get it, girl.
All right, we go back to the wall with Sergeant Dreyfus, the man Hulag, and
The man.
Gallus, the sword
The
master.
man.
Come on.
The man.
Jumping over on top of the ladder, quite a few enemy soldiers, spill over the top, garnishing breastplate and chainmails and all sorts of other armaments, but no full plate. And they jump and attack at you guys as they jump over the wall.
I'm gonna start poleaxing, you know?
Okay,
Yes.
Ripping it.
what's everybody's reflex?
Please don't.
I have
16.
one. Which one in reflex?
You just reflex. What's the
Just
point?
One.
1?
0.
Mr. Dreyfus, Sergeant Dreyfus, what's yours? Gunner?
Did you say reflex?
Yep.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
You didn't finish your character sheet,
Actually,
Brett.
it's gub gub.
I finished my character sheet, but where do I find my reflex?
Green.
Like you didn't
0.
put your one.
My reflex
You
is
should have
0.
2 points. One in one. You should have 2 points. You should have put in strength and reflex and intelligence.
It might change everything for you.
Well, he just said his reflex is 0.
All right, 1. We'll just say 1 in reflex. Pachow.
Okay, you get 2 points,
Sister,
Brett.
do you mind?
I'm making abundant.
1 reflex,
in my
1 strength.
Is soon.
The disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cream soda.
There's a cream soda.
What's happening?
I was trying to get him a second flavor.
I'm getting my cream soda.
Come on, Earth.
Just want to indulge a little.
Your sheet is broken, so I'm trying to fix it, Gunner. Oh, it's F4. there we
These
go.
are
Okay.
My sheet is broken.
It's because I'm dumb and, so.
Gunner, I
What?
miss you. How are you?
Good. How you did?
Good.
I remember learning that at a party one day.
Living the dream.
It was some of the dumbest things they do.
Alright.
What a
And I
cat.
actually did the wrong thing.
Good cream
You need to convince Matt to let me get a cat.
Good luck.
No, seriously.
allergies.
You're more
That's
likely
a
to convince him to have a
challenge level
baby. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, Gunner, you have 1 reflex. Great. Good deal. Alright, so you attack with your poleaxe.
Yeah.
You attack with your sword, I imagine.
200 sword, yep.
And
Can I choose a stance? Does it matter?
yes, you may choose a stance.
Okay, I'd like to use my speed.
Great, speed stance. Speed stance it is. Speed stance.
Speed.
Dreyfus, Sergeant Dreyfus, what are you doing?
How many guys are coming over?
By the way, since your
Lots.
Regan Elite point vocation only has 1 point, you can only have 1 point in spear and 1 point in hand-to-hand fighting.
What's that?
Your vocation determines what your max point is per vocational proficiency. So in order to have 3 in spear and 3 in hand-to-hand, you need to have 3 in Regan Elite.
So this is what I was confused by. So do I put 6 points in the thing, and then at the bottom put 3 and 3 in each?
Yeah, they're different.
What's different?
So let's make this 1 and make this 3. So
Wait,
that's,
no, it would be.
so
it
your
would be 3,
vocation
though,
has to
with
be
your
the
points for it.
highest.
What's that?
Your vocation, where it says Regan Elite, that has to have the most amount of points. That's your max points.
Gotcha.
So if you want to have 3 in spear, you need to have 3 in Regan Elite. Does that make sense? And
Right,
it's
but
the
so
same.
does that count as 6 total points though?
No, they're different vocation. They're different skills.
Okay.
They don't add to one another, but they can assist one another.
No, but I mean, like, so I have 14 total points. Does that count as 6, or does that count as 3?
That would count as 6.
So I have to put 3 points in the Regan Elite and basically just use those points for nothing?
They're a vocation, so they're for vocation checks. But
Oh, I get it. Sorry, my bad.
no, you're fine. But now you're good to go. Everything's made up.
Now you
Okay.
All right. Great. We're gonna do a quick fighting style with this, so I'm just gonna give you a challenge level, and you need to hit that challenge level. If you don't, you still beat the other person, but you take points of damage. It's challenge level 4.
Okay, question real quick. Do I use my Swordmaster and speed rolls together? Or do
no? So your swordmaster's vocation, you could use it to assist, but it's a different check.
Oh.
So you're going to be rolling 3. Let me just
6.
do
I
this.
believe it would be 6 dice. So maybe I should just use my Swordmaster.
No, your swordmaster is not a.
It's not an okay.
It's not a check. So you're going to be rolling 9 dice. Where that attack dice is.
Because it's a base 3 and then add 6.
Yep.
Okay. You said 4?
Challenge level 4. You beat it, you don't take any damage.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Great. Gunner, make your roll. Should just be
I
your
got
attack
11
dice.
dice, is that right?
Yes.
And are those 6s?
4, 5, and 6 are hits.
No, I mean, is that 11 die 6s?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4.
Great. What's your face? The man. What does the man roll?
The man.
The man.
Roll, man.
The man.
The man needs to roll.
The man doesn't have his pants on.
Is that just my poleaxe?
Yes.
The man.
Yeah, you should only have like 8 dice.
8. 3. You might be taking some damage. I might. What about the man?
No. Nope.
Hashtag going to bed.
So what'd you get?
3.
You got a 3?
Yeah.
All right. So the soldiers come up and over the wall, and the swordmaster whirls as quick with a quick dash and a pace.
That's
And
right.
slices one down the throat and knocks him over, and he grabs the ladder and goes down.
He grabs the ladder.
Yeah, the ladder falls over with the
Oh.
man grabbing onto it. Sergeant Dreyfus uses his spear and whirls around and smacks a guy and downs him as he comes up and over the wall. And the man stands in front, says something about how he's the man, and gets stabbed with the spear in the side, and then takes down the guy in front of him. But it glances off his breastplate,
Let's go.
which means
Well worth the breastplate.
yeah, your breastplate gets a little. So you get you don't penalty dice, but one of your negated hits is gone.
Can I go change out my breastplate?
You guess you could leave the battle. That's fine.
Well, how long would I be gone for? Just one turn.
I don't know how you'd probably be gone for like. You're gonna go back to your tent and grab like all the rest of your stuff, or you're gonna go make a new breastplate. Like I don't understand what you're asking.
He gets hit. I need the rest of my
I
armor.
need the rest. My armor's done its job. Excuse me.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Oh,
They
no.
have more though. They'd have more breastplates.
You're gonna go trade out your custom made that you made breastplate for somebody else's breastplate.
I guess I'll keep that.
Yep, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that one's fine.
So you
just fight better.
Yeah. Just fight better.
Yeah, one of your points is done. All right, let's go to the magicians.
I'm sure you can repair it later.
All right, the soldiers are trying to come up and over the wall, and you wanted to use physical wave to knock the ladder.
I want to because I have to touch the thing.
Yep.
So could I pick it up and do the physical wave?
You're gonna pick it up.
Vibrate them off the ladder.
It's not an aluminum ladder. Think of a war ladder. It's probably 3-inch posts.
So they're
It's-
easy
And
to.
It's
and it has
thick.
like 200-pound guys marching in it.
Multiple
It's a
200
pretty
pound guys.
hefty ladder. I mean, yes, you got leverage, but nonetheless,
You
got
could
multiple
maybe
guys on
push it, but you could if you just touched it. You could use physical wave. You don't need to.
But
hold
wouldn't
it up.
that hit the wall as well?
Ooh.
That's a
The
good question.
physical wave?
Yeah.
This is something you need to calculate yourself.
So,
Could also
would we be?
decompose the ladder.
You could decompose the ladder.
Ooh, I could.
I'd be.
That'd be sick.
Tricky, tricky.
That's metagaming. Let her decide what she's
Oh.
gonna do.
I like that idea. I'm doing it with the
No,
assistants.
you didn't hear that from me.
I'm gonna decompose the
He's
ladders.
up there watching her try to do something to the ladder, and he's just like, just decompose it.
Okay. To decompose the ladder, it's going to depend upon how good you do.
Okay, I'm gonna do the vocation.
You're gonna use your vocation magician.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Make the challenge of the ladder.
Well, it's all dependent upon how good she does.
I know.
Wow. 3. You get +4.
Oh my goodness. Jake, put it high, please.
I don't control it.
I'm just kidding.
Listen, Rin has studied magic her whole life.
Yeah, but for wasting the first 10 minutes with laughing.
And no, what the heck. So you get 7. So you go and touch the thing with your hand, and the thing straight up just falls apart. It just goes, and you just hear screaming as BAM!
Classic.
And the ladder just falls apart. And the people are gone.
Sucks to suck.
And all the people
Yeah.
around you just they're battle hardened, but they all go they're in awe. They're like, whoa, that was pretty cool.
No, not you, the ladder. Just kidding.
Shut up.
You guys continue to do this dance where the arrows keep getting shot. You all see the general attacking. You keep slicing and dicing men. You keep blowing over
stabbed.
people with your armor and trying to do stuff with your halberd. Sergeant Dreyfus is going ahead and using his spear to kill them as they come up. And in the distance, you hear a horn. And the army starts to move back.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna run after him. I'm gonna go down over there while Rich and
An
go after him.
idiot.
All right, go ahead and
I want to taunt them a second time.
hope one
Let's see.
shoots you.
Let's go ahead and make a grip check.
Challenge level?
Challenge level 3.
In other words, you're not going.
You've got to like use your body, flip over the top, and like climb
And
down.
you're still in the breastplate.
You're still in the breastplate.
But I'm the man.
You are the man, so you shouldn't have any trouble doing this.
You know, he should have a disabling characteristic that says "the man" -1 to every roll.
Yeah.
Oh! You want to count or re-roll?
Reroll.
Okay.
Oh.
It's
my
it's
soul.
impossible to get.
No! I'm gonna use 2 destiny points.
Oh my
Two
gosh.
destiny points.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing it.
The man climbs up on the ladder, and he. What do you say as you go down the ladder? You succeed.
Well, would I fall if I didn't use my destiny points?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have fell. Which
Yeah.
would have hurt me.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was a smart move. Maybe I should have just stayed.
You notice that the man climbs up on top of the ladder, gung ho, and he starts climbing
Can I
down
try
the
to stop
ladder.
him?
You may. It'll be against the challenge level 3 because that's what he rolled.
Should I make him waste his destiny points, or should I just let this play out?
Just let it play
You know
out.
what? You're right. I'm gonna let this play out.
All right, the man goes down the ladder, and you're.
I taunted him a second time.
We do a freaking destiny roll because Nate is dumb. Here you go. Let's see what happens to you, buddy
Better
boy.
hope the army doesn't.
This is 16.
I come in and I slice.
You're chasing down the army single-handedly.
The army has moved out at this point.
Oh.
They are far ahead of you, retreating. However, you hear the moaning of people all around you.
You vulture?
People who are in lots of pain and will probably die soon. And they curse your name.
So the man's gonna put them out of their misery.
One of them looks at you and goes, "What are you?"
I am.
What was that?
I am the man.
I am the man.
Are you gonna say anything? Or is...
I am the man!
And he says, "Curse you, the man." And yeah, pretty much they're just all around you. There's lots of moaning. You see lots of blood, gore, decrepit, broken bodies all around you.
That's it. I
People in pain. You could kill them all if you wanted.
Okay, I'll kill them all.
Okay. And
Can he
Yeah,
lose a
I'm
destiny
not
point for that?
no way. Like, totally realistic in wartime.
I'll kill like 6 people.
That's it. All right. There's many.
The rest of you can suffer.
The man
Bother the
walks
man.
around, and each time something along the lines of "What are you?" gets asked, and every time
I am the
I'm.
We're just
I
up
am
on
the man.
We're just up on the wall. We hear the occasional "I am the man." Shake.
What the hell is he doing?
The commander looks
I
down.
learned not to ask anymore.
Well, he definitely has the soul of a soldier.
So he doesn't. Well, take that back. Maybe he does have the brains of one.
He smiles, and the general says, "Sergeant Dreyfus."
I get a purple medal.
Gunner.
A purple medal? What?
You're silent.
Like a purple heart?
Yeah, purple heart.
Gunner is muted. Oh no.
There we go. Got it. Sorry.
You go
There you are.
there.
Sergeant Dreyfus.
We had no idea if you were laughing or not.
Yes.
Good enough.
That's you.
Get it together.
Make sure you take your crew and go follow up with the man and make sure we do cleanup.
And I say, no, your people do cleanup. That's not what I'm here for.
You are my people, Sergeant. Now do as I ordered.
I begrudgingly walk away and start doing cleanup.
I like your spirit.
You have a crew, like a platoon of like, let's say 10 men with you. They're your soldiers, and they go and do the bidding. He says, the general. After it's all over, you all gather back together up at the top of the wall after everything's been killed. And you look around, and you see that quite a few elites have gone down, but the magicians have gone to work, and they're going around and they're actually healing because of your healing spell that you guys found.
You're welcome. That we found.
They're
Because
the bad
some
guys.
bitch named the mayor had it and we wasted someone's life. I'm bitter about the mayor. You can't tell.
I can tell.
The mayor's dead to me.
You all gather around, the sergeant finally coming back, and the man coming back from doing cleanup work on the other side of the wall. And the general looks around the carnage, looking at the blood-stained walls and the entrails and, well, quite literally the shit that's just on the walls. And he looks around and he just sighs, and he's like, I have lost many good men and women in these skirmishes. I cannot hope to replace them. But if I do not, nothing else is standing in the way of our people's freedom. So we continue to stand, even if day by day it is hard to do. And he turns and starts to walk off the wall. And you guys kind of just like follow him, you know? It's kind of like in a trance moment. You guys have never really been in battle. Maybe the man has, seeing as he's a psychopath. And he just like starts walking, and he looks at the healers doing the magic, healing a few of his men and women that were in the fight. At least the healing magic of old you found has given us a chance. As you guys walk by, you see an elite with an arrow through his chest gasp as one of the magicians walks up, and he just pushes the arrow through the guy's chest and removes it, and then a magician immediately walks up and heals the wound. And the guy gets up and like smiles, and it's all good, just covered in blood.
His Gucci.
No.
You guys walk
That's
by
not Gucci.
another elite who is missing. She's missing one of her limbs. Her arm is gone. And you see one of the other healers brings a limb over. It looks like hers, and kind of puts it up against it. And then a few other healers come around, and they all like put their hands on the person, and after a moment, the arm is reconnected and working again.
We cool.
You guys found some good stuff.
Although after that, the magicians all just like kind of sit down on their butt and they look exhausted.
It's tiring to be this good.
You continue down the wall, checking everything with the general, and he turns to look at your group, and he says, "Many of my soldiers are grateful for the healing." And then he turns around and looks at you all. I want you to stay. I need you to stay. But I understand if you go. Perhaps that old mayor is wise with his beliefs in the adventuring system. Let me know your choice by the end of the evening. And he turns, and he leaves you guys alone.
Ooh, what we gonna do?
Sergeant Dreyfus escorts you guys back to your tent.
Dreyfus, what should we do?
Why does he turn away everybody that comes to the war camp?
I don't
Because
know.
he needs to replace people, but he turns them all away.
Yeah, they're like
We
prisons.
understand. He knows something about the mayor.
Probably.
There's something up with the
He's
mayor.
probably known the mayor for a long time.
I want to talk to him.
They're probably brothers.
Maybe there is something with the mayor. I don't know. So do you guys want to go or stay?
I want to
I
go.
want to stay.
I need to see if something is at the end of this tunnel.
What time?
This tunnel.
As you guys
The
enter
journey.
into the tent, you see the lore master Lagric sitting at one of the tables, tongues spread out. And he's like, hey, how was the fight over there?
Oh,
It was fine without you.
Quite exciting. How are you, Lagric?
I'm fine. I'm doing more research. It has been good not having people here to bug me.
Well, that's certainly good for you. I
Wish
suppose.
you were up on the wall.
You don't think that my knowledge would be useful here, right?
The joke went over your head, my friend.
That's fine. As you guys are speaking, Cypheric the healer walks in, covered in blood, healed head to toe, and he looks beat. And he
can I
looks.
heal him?
He's not injured.
Oh,
He's just covered in blood.
He's covered in.
He's been healing.
You assume he's covered in other people's blood.
Yeah.
You good?
I am fine.
You need a beer.
Yes.
Sorry, they're all gone.
All right, guys. So
That is fun.
what's the plan? Do we stay and help, or do we go? Because our agreement was to go.
My friends, I'm struck by the way that healing is able to turn the tide of this conflict. Perhaps more spells would give us more advantage.
Maybe we should leave her in. That is a good point. I think the healing is going to help tremendously here.
No joke. We haven't had to replace the elites in a while since the healing has been back. Have you not seen the statistics, Battle Master?
Well, I did the other day. Yes, I saw them.
You haven't seen them.
Then
It is an assumption check.
I'm totally like, oh, don't worry. I got him with my deception.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, look at you go.
You may have lied
I
to him.
didn't pull up Lagric's thing, but I don't think his thing is that high. Let's see.
Neutral. Was he even
Our university. No, he was the weird one. Random.
Jake, this counts, right?
Sure.
Just kidding.
For what?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know. He's like, yeah. Of course. That's what he says.
So, what about those statistics, William?
Oh, you don't know he's lying. Make a perception check.
Gosh dang it. I forget about this.
Wait, yeah, I guess it is. No, this isn't an environmental perception check.
This isn't?
No, so you get your 5
so you get
dice.
5, yeah.
Because this is not an environmental perception check.
You have to have a critical success to get it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Fail.
You can't tell. He clearly thinks you think he knows what he's talking
Oh,
about.
that's very nice. Cool stuff. I take it.
You guys gonna continue your conversation?
So
Lara's on her phone.
I'm just waiting until you want me to do something.
You guys were talking.
So, what do you think? You wanna
we
move
should
on?
leave. We need to continue.
I say we should continue. Here's my thing.
Flagrick. Shuts up.
Alright.
There's something going on. And you know it. And you know it. And you kind of know it.
I don't think I
Shut up, you know it.
I know something's going on.
Explain this to me. How come he sent us to the freaking temple to get the healing thing, and then we didn't come back with it? He's like, oh hey, I have it right here. And it's like, WTF?
Is he trying to get rid of us? Or you guys?
I don't know. There's a bunch of magicians. Why would he do a whole campaign to pick certain people to leave and get rid of them? He just drew us out of a hat pretty much.
I think maybe we're overthinking this a bit.
Maybe.
I'm not.
Maybe we just need to go get the.
I kind of
Stuff.
second that. Like, I would love to stay, but I think
Stop
what you
doing
said
it.
of potentially finding more spells, or even finding our god or a heron blade along the way is very.
I think we need to find God and see what's going on.
And I feel a lot less bad about leaving now that you taught them healing, because that seems to be helping them a lot.
Indeed.
Like, we'd
I
still
also
be
don't
useful.
like people telling me what to do, so I say we go.
Okay.
All right.
Wait,
Do
you're
it.
staying here. I was
Are you,
kidding.
are you deserting, Sergeant?
Yeah, Sergeant, you did. Yeah.
Are you coming with us?
100%.
What's that?
He
He's
said
coming.
100%.
Oh, okay.
Very well.
Do you know what's up?
We should go talk to the commander about it.
Yeah, we should tell them our decision. Yeah.
You guys know way more about this than I do. I've just been stuck here.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Well, says Lagric turns to the group after washing off with the washcloth. You may intend to leave, but I intend to stay.
Yes, you told us that.
There's much good work for me to do here.
You're meant to stay here. Us, we need to go.
That is fair. And
Goodbye.
I will bid you farewell.
Farewell.
He
Ciao.
continues to wash off, and you guys, I imagine, leave to go talk to the general.
Yep.
Flip him a coin, tell him to buy a beer.
He nods, says goodbye, friend. It was a pleasure to meet you.
For the short time, it was good.
Pleasure to meet you all.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And Cypher will now leave the party forever. Or who knows? We'll see.
In other words,
Sergeant, you
coming later.
lead the group to the commander's tent.
You tell me.
And you come upon one of your soldiers outside guarding the tent.
We're here to speak with the general.
Sergeant. Well, it's okay to let him in, right, Sergeant?
Gunner, that's you.
Sorry, I'm having problems with the mute button.
Excuses.
Yes, of course.
Very well. Go ahead in. The sergeant, the commander's in there.
General.
Yes. You've come to give me your answer. Please tell me it is good news.
Yes, we've decided that we need to pursue the lost magics. You've seen how healing has helped us immensely in this conflict. We believe that gaining more magics will help the cause on a scale much larger than we can provide here.
You will go ahead and make a persuasion check.
All
No, just him. He's the one talking.
2, 3, 4.
I roll a 4.
Can he do any assist?
I won't worry too much.
Ooh.
He nods with a sullen look on his face, and he's like, "It is true that ever since we did get the healing magic, that I have lost 90% less of the people. The majority have been able to be healed. We do need less people now because of it. Very well. I will have Sergeant Dreyfus and his team escort you, and you will go forth and leave and go and find these lost magics. But before you go, I want you all to promise me something.
What is it?
Once you are done finding the lost magics, and once your quest is done, I would request that you would all come and join the cause."
There's
Yeah.
no problem with that.
I have no problem with that, General.
I have a family at home. Would they be able to come?
You've seen many children and many wives running around the camp. Yes, your family would be very much
You
welcome
want
here.
all 12?
The man.
Would I be
members of
compensated very well?
You would be compensated with the knowledge that you are giving our people
Well,
their
you see,
freedom.
I'm making 6 figures back at home.
You are
You-
very, very
You
well.
lack.
You lack.
There's
Excuse
more
me.
to this world than money.
Very well. Very well.
You
All
lack.
right.
You deserve that.
Okay, I
So-
want to stay back and talk to him.
Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna
So
end the
everyone
episode and we'll begin the episode right there.
I want to know what he knows about the mayor.
Okay, we'll start the next episode.
Shameless plug.
Shameless
Hey.
plug.
Thanks for coming and watching. We do this every week, and we'll keep doing it. And we're just gonna send it. YouTube algorithm. They're looking for likes and subscribes and comments. So get us to the top 1,000,000.
I'll take that. If I can quit my job because of this,
You're
I'll
making
100%
money.
do it.
After all that schoolwork.
Right? Oh, I totally do it.
Don't forget the laptop giveaway.
Yeah, laptop giveaway. We get 20
laptop
views.
giveaway.
I'll give one away.
20 views.
20 views. I'll give away one of my laptops.
Can you see who viewed the?
No, but I know who they are. They're all in this room.
I was gonna say I'll go and inflate it. To get it to
Yeah.
20.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.